Hello and welcome to the exploration impact number 10 of Natlan. And maybe, not sure, but maybe the last part with Genshin, or at least the Genshin story, the little one story. We have to cleanse those filthy shadowy force from here and deactivate this astral assemblage.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the... A dash of frosting!
And
Juice on the loose! Wrath from the
as a reminder, we are still in a volcano. We reached pretty much the heart of the volcano. Yes, we need to slam. Go on. Remember those guys? Sure, we can slam them down. Ah. I'm still trying to get used to the controls. Okay, flying up is illegal. Stop doing it. Looks like our phlogiston power is not getting down, so we have like unlimited power. Where's the last one? Let me guess. Who use it? Oh my god. Okay. That's just mean. Destroy the Ocean cores. For what? Before they can escape. Wait, are we supposed to do about this? I'm just not taken. That the something something. Oh? Looks like we have to use the ramp. An Omen of Annihilation and the Final Eternity. Doesn't look very... Finale Emberforged. What? Begin review. Yeah, we already know this. You can review it in past episodes. I basically did
I'll keep this close.
the whole main story first. Offer up the golden and yeah, that one thing. Present the golden Entreaty, chosen of dragons. Ignite the secret flame to cleanse creation. We have both from the Bath region before. Enter the light. So, once we're in there, can we activate the secret flame and cure tension? That way, we will be able to grow up healthy, right? Well, thinking back on it, we should have done tons of stuff on this journey and cleared lots of trials created by the sage of the stolen flame guy. We even had a bust out with Ochkan, that super famous Terran. Well, he turned out to be the Coco in the end, and not as a bad guy as we thought. And come to think of it, all that sage of the stolen flame stuff was kinda weird, but... whatever. Let's get going. Step into the light. Part of the story is intently connected. Okay, so we have to stay up for the story. We will see. Yeah, not a moment to lose. Rawr. Hey, don't you worry. Come on, let's go. Well, of course there's more in this. Ah, there's nothing here. Oh, come. Person of Dragon, come forward. Face your final test. Learn the truth and make a choice. Wait, no one talks about anything of this. Well, they say that stories like this never... something. Defeat. Defeat the Source Dragon Mesh. Monka. Wait, is the one talking to the Sage? Evil Dragon, Machine Dragon, doesn't matter, we'll take them all. Wait. We only have our traveler. I'm not even built. Okay, this traveler is kind of built. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know how to escape this attack. No. I have no choice. Hello? Okay. Our members have fallen. Am I supposed to lose or am I just bad? Must open, must open, must open. Wait, we are Steinchen. Hello? Can't open. Use power. Don't cry that power. No matter what. One who speaks coldly. At this rate, their disorder power will devour your frail body utterly. Even so, you surprised me. I did not expect that you could use the power within your blood to such an extent without having received the power of guidance. Yeah? Come, accept the guidance of the true secret flame. Let the power bear you up, rather than you use your body to bear this power. Come forth. Long have I waited you, chosen of dragon. As the light flows around you, the rampaging power within your body seems to circulate, submitting to some ever-shifting cycle. Your body seems to adapt to this change. It's just like the moment when you gained the wisdom from the liquid phlogiston you immerse yourself in. Countless images flow into your mind, following their circulated power, almost as if they are being assembled and read out to you. Come, I have something to show you. The speaker's voice seems immeasurably distant, and after that, both your body and consciousness fall into a white abyss. Open your eyes, descendant of the Flame Lord. I believe this is the second time I have formally met you in this form. Wait, my voice is... And my body too. You have briefly achieved the form of a mature dragon after your power was channeled with the proper guidance. Were that not the case, that savage strength would have wrapped your form. In an earlier aeon, the phlogiston rich solid that sustained Natlan were regarded by the heavenly revere as a form of so-called holy soil phenomenon. They cast sky nails down to destroy the land. Celestial nails, yes. We know about that one. We dragons boast extreme adaptability and evolutionary capability, but this was used against us. Countless dragonborns could only evolve so as to survive in present-day Natlan. But their bloodline has not changed. That which sea quartz would not admit, the mark on one's horn would prove. For in the beginning, it was through his horns that the Pyro Dragon's sovereign first transmitted flaming light and wisdom. So the removal of the blessing was a lie you made up? Only one of omission. If not guided correctly, this disordered power would indeed kill most Saurians who bear the blessing. The only question became whether we could control the blessing's occurrence or not. The answer was that we had a high chance of success. But you do not only speak falsely even so. I did intend to use a human to unseal the volcano, and use Shablanka's oath to have a human bring back the other golden Entreaty. Which is why I created that legend in the first place. And I would not name it an honorable tactic. Many are the great humans who have died for this cause. But you will understand in time that I no longer had any other choice. So, the so-called chosen of dragon refers to both the chosen dragons and the chosen humans who bring the dragon here. It's just that, once you were brought here, the human's duty has already ended. But you remain to tread the final path. Huh? Wait a minute, those words, they're ringing in my head, why? Now you have mastered the way Dragonborn speaks. A distant thing indeed. From the brood crisis of Natlan Saurian sky. And if you willed it, you could have any intelligence being understand your words. Indeed, the phlogiston within your body, and the information and wisdom passed down from antiquity through the primal flame will also begin emerging. You are the sage of the stolen flames? So, what should I call you? Vulcan then? That was the first of my names, and also the one that bound me most tightly. Later, however, as my list of names grew, it grew to be insignificant. But Kukulkan was... forget it. The all names will very soon become meaningless. You may simply call me that for now. Strange. Feel like I have forgot something very important. Maybe us? Confused? Well, it is quite normal to, after having rare attained wisdom, be flooded by the sea of information. But if you like me to assure you're disconfirmed, allow me to change into a form you will find more familiar. Sure? Well, what do you think? Quite convenient, no? Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. We knew it. He can shapeshift. What you desire it, or transformative arts will reveal themselves to you with but a tough thought you will require to help of some little souls too. It's fine. I'm happy the way I am. Fair enough. Forgive me for being presumptuous. That is how the story began, no? In that case, let us start this way too. Anyway, come with me. I knew it. Like from the part where we figure out that they are shape-shifting Saurians. Wait, where the... I don't know where we are. I wish I could understand. I don't mind reading this. I wish it would be slower. The raver from beyond the skies once froze sea caught in lava, causing him to fall into a false death. But when the Dragon King Nibelung descended from beyond the circles of this world, he was called forth by the abyss and awoke from his long dream. The river annihilated the great black witch lord of great cost. And at that moment, our fiery sovereign, who had been sleeping in the abyss, regained brief, tragic clarity. As he saw it then, this realm, once ruled by wisdom's blazing light, now lay shattered. A land once suffused by primal flame was not corroded by the dark foe. Conquered and covered head to toe and saw. Having himself become a breeding ground of darkness, his periods of calamity ever shortening, he knew not when he would become lost to senseless, twisted nothingness. In truth, in his final day, You may as well have restrained in false death, for all the difference is made. All the while, this entry race has become a gaggle of squabbling foes. Now that you possess true wisdom, I have little doubt that you too understands how it feels to be a changed being. And so, Sequatl used the last of the time and wisdom left unto him to transform the Dragon City once more and create the whatever this main name means. That one. And finally, another complicated name. What is it? The Natlan Plogistization Array. That is to say, a device that can transform all Natlans into a land of only phlogiston, or only of matters comprised of phlogiston. Phlogiston is an atom upon which information may be transcribed, and itself is a form of computorium, an element that can be used to imitate the essence of any and all things through the waving of language. God, it's complicated. When Mikoya starts to explain the world to you, prepare to not understand anything. This is why phlogiston can take on different forms and even switch between them. And this is also why you could see phantoms at the repair mechanism in the Chamber of Deliberation. That one guy will burn everything, and all that information will be logged and replicated by that ocean of phlogiston's unit, turning all Natlan into a realm composed solely of primal flame. When that happens, a moment the abyss approaches, the astral assemblages created by the primal flame will automatically attach to them, using mutual annihilation reactions to concede our shadowy foe to oblivion. The abyss has never again been allowed even to gaze upon this realm. But all the lives in Natlan, they will die by that one hand, or they can forsake their bodies and become poor phlogiston-based life forms. Yeah, that's basically like fontaine with primordial water. There shall be neither ley lines nor sustainable bodies. We shall own everything, yet never again own anything. We shall be beholden to neither birth nor death. Perhaps even life's meaning shall become null and void to us. At that time, those dragons who have discarded their bodies and became phlogiston's life form shall become the rulers of the new world. That's terrifying. So I thought too, when this plan was first revealed to me. At that time, I believed that should this come to pass, all life would simply become flickering, illusory shadows cast by a titanic torch. Having lost our bodies, we would be bereft of any possibilities to continue evolutioning. But no dragonborn who serves Chiu Quads would refuse his orders. So I sought another path. Perhaps I should don another guise for this bit. Bona! Well, what do you think? Quite fascinating, no? Things such as this are easily possible through proper phlogiston manipulation via iridescent inscriptions. I kinda want to puke. What an interesting response. Right now, let's head to Donatium to search for that non-existent chain of return, shall we? This is so mean. I somehow like this guy. I don't know why, but I like this guy, even if he's kinda mean. And shape-shifting is so bad. if I just have to think about trying to concentrate to read this. So those guys are the ones who abandon their physical bodies. I think about Sparkle in Honkai universe, but it's so confusing. Ah, Donatium. No, that is a fine name. Before the false skies envelop the world, the city has lain beneath it, cool out. Cave revealed Tolan itself. In those days, while in search of light in the pitch-dark outer realm, we set up a stairway. No, it might be more correct to call it a cable to reach beyond our skies. And before Ashkans put it around, we had been prepared to leave it beyond our orbit and use it to tighten the sky cable and anchor the latest trajectory. Later, it was modified to become Donatium. It was originally intended to have hung higher in the sky, and then my beloved son, Oshkan, hid a golden Entreaty there. I once thought that through him I could discover how the once sealed upon heaven's throne converted the ley lines into a girdle that defends the planet. I believed that once I understand the secrets of its operation, then I could use this method to merge the humans and dragon races, allowing dragonkind to use subtle means to resist our great foe, the Abyss. And perhaps even allow the Dragonborn the right to one more glimpse truth beyond the skies. But you fail. Indeed. Compared to the dragons, whose souls are most powerful and more uniform, the individual variation among human souls is far too great, and most of them are too fragile anyway. Oshkan. His spirit was like broken glass. He flew all too close to the sun that he could become one with it. And close he got indeed, only to lose his shape as a result. He was so akin to my old self, and just as disappointing. Just like humanity itself. Perhaps I came into contact with them because I too won't share their frailties and hard-boiled fantasies of overcoming the strong, even in my weakest. And such a fantasy came true once, when Shablanka seized upon Chiquat's weak point and slew him. A weak point, you say? Chiquat was the master of the first flame, wielded of all light, heat and wisdom. He controlled the primal flame that could even plunge his entire body into it. By all rights, at that time there was no way he could have been harmed. He had not modified one of his pupils to serve as a control hub for that one device, that is. Because he has to monitor and anchor reality using his eye, it became his sole weakness. This is how Shabalanka was able to take him down alongside himself. Wait, they died together? Yes, Shabalanka was undoubtedly slain at that time, but he was reborn then and thus became the so-called God of Fire, the Pyron Archon. It's probably more God of War? Perhaps he paid the price for this death delayed, or perhaps this was part of the deal he had made with a certain entity all along. Whatever the case, he knew that that one device was, and naturally, my alliance with him through Oshkans was means to prevent its activation. Enter then the golden Entreaties, the control hub that could be used to reactivate this place. Split in two between us for safekeeping. Okay, we are spilling some facts. Actually getting information done. Chobolanka, the first Pyro Archon. I think I should do the weaker story quest at some point. This is a tower that allows that one name to cover all Natlan and anchor its areas of coverage. Most of them were destroyed at Oshkan's orders, but their fragments serve the same purpose anyway. They never imagined that the carrier medium was something far smaller and more delicate, to the point that even a single stone could contain iridescent inscriptions. Those stones remind me of the one we had in, I think it was like literally episode 1 of Exploration Impact. Had they found us, my plan would now have been rendered impossible. Entreaty, a place where I store the golden Entreaty alongside this place. I once believed that humanity could create a civilization still more glorious. After Chobolanka's apotheosis, I even thought that they might avoid the death and we walked into. So I decided to give them more time. But too many years have gone by. None among the tribes have ever dared, not since Oshkan, to establish a united empire. Until today, they learn on the authority of the so-called Archons like a crutch. They were unable to forge weapons for themselves to wield such that their world might be defense from the all-corrupting dark. Their way of fighting against the Great Shadow still lies in their stale stories of heroic valor passed from generation to generation. So consumed are they with the past that they dare not risk at all. Each time our force strikes from the shadows, the slowly accumulated fruits of civilizations are destroyed all in an instant, and afterward, there is only the eternal cycle, or worse, inexorable devolution. The time I granted a grace has lost all meaning as a result. Perhaps if I gave them a few thousand years more, perhaps several tens of thousands, they will create the glorious, shining epoch. But my fate has run out. Waiting has become a luxury. Whether it is be me or this once sealed sacred city. Come, the story is almost at its end. Let me witness your choice. Mine? Yes, chosen of dragons. I would hear your answer. Dungeon? We are against, right? Hear me out. Yeah, goodbye. We are against. Please don't fall. It's love. I will not even try. God, I will be happy if we go to Snezhnaya. Even at least those names I can pronounce. Behold that one name and its activation array. Bring it to life. This way our shadowy enemy may never again gain a foothold upon this place, and afterwards wear the gradual expansion of the primal flame's power. Just like when a complete bubble is blown within the leaking husk of an old one. Perhaps the entire world shall become free from abyssal poison. But the authority of a primal flame. When Natlan is fully logicalized, the very concept of life will be rewritten. That authority will then return naturally. So, do you understand that this tiny story quest actually... I think we choose against, right? Because nothing changed, maybe. But this entire story quest, it's just one fraction from changing the entire world. Only Draconic Phlogisten's life form may wield this authority. As such, you can become the shaper of this new world. You can also become the Pyro Dragon Sovereign renewed. No, I suspect that any such rulerships would be something entirely new, surpassing our traditional conception. Imagine an alternative universe where he actually done this. Alternative Genshin. Then you shall reclaim all light, all heat, all wisdom, bringing all order and great glory back to this realm, even to this world. Even if doing so means the end of evolution? Who knows? Perhaps it will instead prove the beginning of a new evolutionary cycle, stopping on the path leading onwards, and be another form of bravery, especially when the alternative is infinite repression. Now then, choose! Activate that one device. Draw near and then feel. Danger! Come on! No, wait, Traveler! Oh my, and here I thought you would not be able to remember them. Never mind how your mind has at least thousands of years worth of memories within. I also intended for you to make your decisions while having forgotten them. Travel was never meant to have existed here, though of course it was precisely due his aid that you were able to reach this place. He is, however, rather special. It may be that the phlogistones of Natlan will not affect him. It may be. No one knows what will happen once it is activated. Perhaps there shall then be no differences between you and me. Perhaps we shall be both destroyed. Perhaps he and that little emissary of his side will live. Perhaps they will not. Enough of that. Time is short. We do not have such excess energy left to maintain those of our kinds who have already become Phlogisten's life form. We do not obtain the authority over the primal flame in time. All shall soon perish, and once that moment comes, choice itself will be lost to us. Quickly, choose, O chosen of dragons. This is an omen of new life, and also the final Entreaty. Enter and trigger sequence. 3 rounds of confirmation will be required to either activate or deactivate the Weeping Skyfire. First confirmation. Are you certain that you wish to activate me? Confirm. Second confirmation. Are you certain that you wish to activate me? I want the world getting burned. Confirmed? There's no way I can actually choose. What did I done? What have I done? Oh my god, oh my god. Can I, oh my god, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, 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 I don't know. Okay. So, you can't see the world burn. Ooh, confirm activation. So this is your choice then. Ah yes, this too is fine. Perhaps I should have made the same choice as you all those years, even though how regrettable. Keeping Skyfire generation at closest possibility of proximity. Collisions. Gather. Final. Complete. Oh my god. Destroyed and those welcome. The moment of rebirth. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you stretch a world of pure white, none can know what light means in this realm. For it meets every corner. Nor does it time retain any meaning. 10 million years pass in what seems but a moment. It, something that was once it, is the sole remaining consciousness. This is a world the shadow can never again threaten. But is it a world with any meaning? It knows that the primal flame is not inexhaustible, though it shall burn for billions of years in this dark cosmic sea. Sometimes it recalls, as if in a dream, travels in once embarked on alongside two companions when the land was still tangible. Holding onto those memories, it thinks it might yet endure the torment until death comes upon eternity far shore. Still, it recalls time and again. But still, for reasons none can know, only it remains. Oh my god, this is like not, oh my god. If it could return to that moment, was there another choice? Yeah, there was a lot of choices and I just wanted the world see burn. No way, they actually lit us. Oh my god. I was thinking that he will be like... that we have like illusion of choice. But we still have like somewhat illusion of choice. Oh my god. I was so worried, okay. Okay, we just decline, okay? You know what, we decline at the third time. Whew, man. It's funny how those are my thumbnails that I used. It's episode 10. This story quest of Natlan, of open world, is really one of the best. Like, they did put a lot of, I don't know, greatness to it. It's also not that long. It's like 10 hours stretched for 5 patches. I still have to check out the other quests, if even there are any. The main story was pretty big, so probably there's not that many. Okay, 3 confirmations. I chose 1. The second, we decline on third. Now this is like creating a nuclear reaction. Ooh. Cancel. Oh, has been cancelled. That device has ceased operation. So this is your decision, I presume. Why did you do it? I still believe in humanity. And you did also done it. You also cancelled the activation. And I will not put Travel and Paimon at risk. And yet, you may not hold the same pride of place in their hearts. Are they not adventurers who roam the world? Perhaps it was only out of the charity, or the desire to gain treasures or some other rewards that they brought you here. Perhaps in their hearts they even harbor grievance against the nuisance you make of yourself, roaming this way and that as you do. What they think of me matters little. They, however, are important to me. That's what really counts. You have no idea what fully you have chosen, or what you shall now lose. There's still time, you know? I will not activate it, especially I already activated it, it was a bad choice. It was only white. Even if the wisdom and power you enjoyed now will fade without the Primal Flame's aid? It was the fire I alluded to you that granted you that intellect. Yet, deprived out of the primal source, we shall merely share the tables of the flames between 2 mega matches. Soon, everything here shall cease to exist, and you will lose both your strength and power to speak. How will you tell the Travel and Paimon of the sword that you almost gained, yet in the end lost? They don't have to know about something as silly as this. Who? You do not even know where they are, nor is there any way back from this place. If there isn't a way back to them, then I will make one. My little one. You don't even want to speak with us. You know what? I also don't want to speak with you. I will tell Paimon at least giving you an ugly nickname, okay? That at least that you deserve. You know what you are. Back, you know your permit? Determined. I will just breaking through your speech bubbles. Come back, you know not what you determined. Your fury is beyond belief. Get away, man. You're not as important as them as you think. Come on. Come back. Yeah, pretermit. I don't even know what it is. Yeah. Guys? I'm back. Whoa. We were about to be trapped. Oh, nothing happened. Wait, no. Did you save us? Genshin? Well, if you are growing this big, does it mean that you have recovered? Could it be that... Be on your guard. The battle is not over yet. Oh, right. There's still that big guy. Who controlled this big guy? Is it you, Cuckoo? Human and Sovereign as one. Oh, special gameplay. Oh, T. Time for outtake. Oh my god, this is so cool. They really went out for this world class series. Oh. No. Okay. Dungeon. Thank you. Dungeon, I choose you. Ow. I definitely choose something. Which sword do we have? Is it dual blade? No, we don't have all full potential. Okay, final blow. Oh, guess it's finally over. Oh, nonchalant, we just trust in the dragon. You have completed every trial set before you. The flame of blessing has been dispelled. The curse has been lifted? Yeah, guess it's finally over. I was gonna say, for you to have grown up this big and yet still be safe, Steinchen, could it be that fighting was just what was needed to remove the bloodline curse? Still, the Sage of the Stolen Flame weirdo didn't show up, not even once. Maybe he already did. Wait, what's wrong? Were you hurt during the battle? Wait, no growls? Just no dragons. I choose you after much deliberation, and you have my thanks for all you have done. I have always believed in you. It is hard for me to say this, traveler. Never forget that I love you. What? Huh? Is it Steinchen speaking to us? Hey Steinchen, what's got into you? No. Hey, you're back to your normal size. Oh, this whole place is shaking. Isn't the volcano about to blow? Let's get Steinchen out first. Right. Oops. Can't forget his scarf. Hey, please, Steinchen, nothing happened to Steinchen. So, this is as far as the maintenance functions go. I thought your technician skill could have taken us a bit further. Still, I finally understand how you feel, Cheek once my great brother. I now that it comes to come to the end of one days. You yearn to see this one thing done, or to receive that single clear answer, and to be willing to do anything to accomplish those goals. imagine you would scold me. Why the things I say and do always would walk apart? If I truly wished for a dragon to activate the system, would I not have resigned them with a sacred city, teaching them to hate this world? Why did I send them to be by a human side? I have slipped down. I still wished to believe. But look, isn't it wonderful? I made the same choice I made back then, and Oshkan too, for that matter. My king, my elder brother, O Lord who gave me life on that day of yours were born. You once said that in my final moment I would understand your desire. But it seems that on this point alone, I cannot concede. You really choose for God? Well, that was weird. All that shaking all the volcano did was blow off just a little smoke. We ran ourselves silly just for that. Oh? Now that you have to run, we grabbed you and walked it. Still, you have given us quite the fright, painting the way you did after the battle. Are you still feeling unwell? Raw. Yeah, it sounds like the worst is over. Anyway, so is that Flamelock's blessing gone now? But Stein still has that mark on his head. Reach out to the little Tepetlisaurus. As you reach out your hand, he stands up straight on his hind legs, rubbing his horn gently against your palm. The mark, red as the flame itself, has dimmed and cooled, no longer concealing that faint warmth. It seems that whatever power it once had is gone now. Roll. Paimon cannot help but feel like you were a bit smaller while you were bigger just now. Now you're back to looking a bit silly. True, but he is our silly little guy. I take him just the way he is. Well, yeah, but still. Anyway, who have thought that we would remove that flameless blessing, huh? Might just be on our way to writing ourselves a new legend here. All this adventuring made Paimon hungry though. We go get some blazed meat stew? Or maybe a little cake? Oh. You want it both? Oh, you greedy little Saurian. Paimon, don't speak for him. But today is a day to celebrate. So sure, let's go right now. Oh, is it the final Emberforged? Everything is went good. Ooh. Okay. So that was a nice little quest with a happy ending. Imagine the whole Teyvat was this close to be like burned to just white. There was one thing that I have to check. So for one of the post quests, there is this Titu guy, which I think from episode 1, right? The storyteller. Huh? I cannot believe that happened. It's almost as if I have had a long dream. Strange. I'm not someone who should have appeared in the present. Sorry, I know you might not understand, but I have many years passed, so my memories of lives led, but none of them me. The life of that one named Titu, was akin to a dream in which he could not control his own body, a dream from which he has only just awakened. Only how does he hear the Lord of the Night's call? Was this your doing? That seems to begin controlled has faded. Yes, perhaps this shall be the final life of their once named Titu. Thank you, Outlander hero. Let's live this life over in peace, shall we? Being a storyteller sounds pretty sweet in that regard. So yeah, I guess our cuckoo, that one guy actually controlled Titu too. Alright, cannot speak with Saurians. So that will be the end of this exploration, I guess. Since the open world quest done, I think we will be doing it a little bit in reverse and going through all the volcanoes. And it will be probably a compilation of all the small quests here, small encounters, per region. I don't know, I'm not sure what I do after the main world quest is done. So we will be seeing. But that will be the somehow like a pause for the Natlan exploration. I will be thanking you for watching, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in more Natlan exploration further. Take care.